Today is Saturday, the 1st of March, 2025. It is 1:30 p.m. I'm barely dressed. And my last 3 days of school have been nothing short of riveting. I've done literally nothing. Nothing interesting. I had music and computer work this time. That was cool. So I mapped out the song that I want to do, but I'm not very good at timing, so I didn't really have any click yet, and I got to get better, Mr. Series, better at timing to help me with that. This this T-shirt, I don't really wear anymore because I don't really like Rick and Morty anymore. But it's one of those clothes that I have when you have no other clothes, so don't judge me for wearing it. All right. I don't really know what else I've done, if I'm honest with you. I haven't really done anything interesting. The other day, stayed back after school on Wednesday because Miss in music said she was going to reprint my sheets that I have to learn in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, for two songs in music. And so I went, to get the sheets. And I was hanging around for like half an hour waiting for her to do these fucking sheets. It was shit. Stayed an extra half an hour at school. Thanks, miss. With the help of Sir as well, because he was printing a different one. I don't think I've done anything interesting. I had an interesting talk with Mr. Archer as usual. Can't remember what it's about. I think it was more about the fact that in school we're products, not people. He was literally said that he's not allowed to think of the students as friends, and we aren't to be thought of as people, but just as students, which is brilliant. Wow, lovely. The book I ordered, The Swan, the other day, I checked earlier on my phone whether it arrived or not, because I ain't gone downstairs yet, and it said it would be expected by the 5th of March, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess it's not coming then. And then I come downstairs, and then a lovely little package in front of the door, waiting for me, was my book, which is random. So, this is of, The Swan, one of my favourite film. It's a short film by Wes Anderson, based on the book by Roald Dahl, obviously. So, I'm going to read you one of my favourite parts, and I'll probably read, my other two favourite parts at some point, because, I like it. The train came over him like an explosion. It was as though a gun had gone off in his head, and with that explosion came a tearing, screaming wind that was like a hurricane, blowing down his nostrils and into his lungs. The noise was shattering, the wind choked him. He felt as if he were being eaten alive and swallowed up in the belly of a screaming, murderous monster. And then it was over. The train had gone. Peter opened his eyes and saw the blue sky and the big white clouds still drifting overhead. It was all over now, and he had done it. He had survived. So yeah, yay! Love that film. My other two favourite parts are... I don't know, do I have two? Oh, I think like 2.5. Like, when they... Spoilers, obviously, they shoot the swan. And I also love the bit where his mum goes, "My boy, my darling boy, what have they done to you?" I'm sure there was another part, but I can't remember it. Dunno. So yeah, I'm probably about to eat a pot noodle, and then I got to tidy my room and the kitchen a bit, and do anything. I've still got to learn those songs, and I really don't want to. But I've got to at some point. Today I watched already City of Darkness, I think that's what it's called. Or The Dark City. I think it's actually The Dark City. That was a weird film with these Nosferatu looking people. And then I watched Child of Rage, which is not fun to watch. And then I watched a little short called Dad's Dead that's only 7 minutes long, and that's quite fucked up. So yeah. Also, this book's like, old book being resold, and it has that old book smell. Like, it says £2.50 recommended for selling, when a book like this would be around £6 now. Like, in it they talk about a £1 note, which hasn't existed for years. Let's see. Well, the last reprinting thingy on here says 1986, so some point after 1986. Pardon me. Yep. Well, that's all. Nothing interesting happened in school. Not a single thing. Let me think. Pretty sure I mentioned before, but Madeline's not in this week, so it's been depressing without her. But like, Imogen's trying to talk to me more, and like, she seems like a nice enough person with nice enough interests, but she's just not my kind of person. And like, you know, it's not a problem. Some people just aren't. Like, I didn't enjoy the company of Jared at all. But like, it's just how it is. Some people you enjoy the company of, and others you don't. And she is a don't, but for some reason she keeps trying to like talk to me and make friends with me, and it's like, I mean, it's nice to get friends with Madeline, but like, you're just not my kind of person in the slightest. So what can you do? Because like, I'm not gonna say it directly. I'm not evil, but that's just how it is. So I'd say that's all. Goodbye from me, and I love you. And I'll do another one of these whenever. Why did I do a thumb up? That was really cringy, wasn't it? I'm just gonna stop it now.